Nike, one of the largest athletic apparel brands in the world, has just signed Filipino tennis standout Eala to a huge 3-year agreement valued at an eye-popping $45 million. Yes, that's correct. $45 million for an emerging talent who has been turning heads across the tennis scene. But here's where things get especially intriguing and honestly quite dramatic. While Nike is rolling out VIP treatment for Eala, they are at the same time giving the cold shoulder to someone who has represented them for years, current world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. Nike has been keeping a very close eye on Eala, and what they have observed has persuaded them that she represents the future of tennis, particularly in the Asian market. Reports indicate that thousands of fans have been packing the streets just to catch a glimpse of Eala in action. The excitement surrounding her is absolutely electric, and Nike understood they needed to move quickly. Why? Because they were not the only brand interested. New Balance and Adidas were also aggressively pursuing Eala, and Nike did not want a repeat of what happened with Coco Gauff. Remember when Nike lost Coco Gauff to New Balance? That was a significant setback for the company, and they have regretted it ever since. Gauff has become one of the most commercially valuable athletes in tennis, and Nike allowed her to slip away. They were determined not to repeat that error. So when the opportunity with Eala appeared, they acted without hesitation. And honestly, can you fault them? The hype surrounding Eala is undeniable. While the official contract terms have not been publicly confirmed by either Nike or Eala's representatives, multiple sources report that the deal is valued at $45 million over 3 years with performance bonuses that could increase the total amount even further. But here is the real twist. Eala is not simply receiving a typical endorsement contract. She is being positioned as the face of Nike in Southeast Asia. That is a major move. Nike is essentially declaring that Eala will serve as their ambassador for an entire region, and they are making a substantial bet on her star appeal to boost sales and brand visibility across Southeast Asia. Consider what that represents. Nike is heavily investing in Eala's future, providing her not only financial backing but also a platform and a role that carries enormous responsibility and exposure. They are treating her like a premier athlete, granting her the level of support that only the top names on their roster receive. She is being given custom apparel, marketing campaigns, and all the perks that come with being a signature Nike athlete. Now, let's address the obvious issue. Aryna Sabalenka. While Eala is receiving this enormous contract and widespread attention, Sabalenka appears to have been sidelined, and the contrast could not be clearer. For years, Sabalenka has been requesting upgrades to her agreement. She has openly expressed her desire for recognition that reflects her standing as one of the best players in the world. Prior to this season, Sabalenka specifically raised the matter of wanting a fully customized outfit that matches her status as the #1 ranked player in the world. She believed she earned that level of acknowledgement from Nike.
Yeah, unfortunately next season it's not gonna be that special for me, but exactly.
But what did Nike say? They told her no. They stated that they were not prepared to give Aryna Sabalenka the spotlight she was requesting. Let that really sink in for a second. Sabalenka, a multiple Grand Slam champion and the world's #1 player, was informed by Nike that she was not worth the investment for a custom-designed outfit. Meanwhile, the moment they noticed Eala's growing fame and the buzz she was creating, Nike moved quickly and secured her with a massive contract. The message seems pretty obvious, doesn't it?
As fans, once again, after Aryna Sabalenka said that she would not be getting any star treatment at the Slams next year. I'll discuss whether Eala is truly being snubbed by the swoosh brand.
Aryna Sabalenka has been with Nike for years. She has captured major championships. She has held the top spot in the rankings. And yet Nike refused to move forward with giving her what she requested. But a young talent like Eala, who undeniably has tremendous potential but has not yet reached Sabalenka's level of accomplishments, receives a $45 million deal and is made the face of Nike across an entire region. The level of disregard shown towards Sabalenka is truly astonishing. But wait, there is more to this story, and it becomes even more complicated. The relationship between Nike and Aryna Sabalenka has reportedly been deteriorating for some time, and recent developments have only made matters worse. Sabalenka herself has confirmed that Nike will no longer be designing custom dresses for her, and she has even suggested that she has been contacting the company directly through private messages in an effort to persuade them to continue supplying the signature outfits she has been requesting. However, all signs indicate that the situation is rapidly declining, and their partnership partnership may not even last through the remainder of this year. So what went wrong? There appear to be several factors involved. First, there was Sabalenka's high-profile defeat to Madison Keys at the US Open, which was a difficult setback for her, and it seems Nike was dissatisfied with how that situation unfolded. More importantly, there were Sabalenka's controversial remarks about Coco Gauff after Gauff won Roland Garros, comments that generated significant backlash within the tennis community, and Nike, a company that carefully guards its public reputation, was reportedly uncomfortable being linked to that controversy. Nike has increasingly distanced itself from Sabalenka both on and off the court, and the brand is said to have refrained from defending her actions, suggesting that as these concerns continued to accumulate, the company made a deliberate business decision to create separation in order to safeguard its image and standing in the sports industry, even if that meant parting ways with a top-ranked athlete. But the situation did not end there. Nike reportedly cautioned Sabalenka regarding her conduct, yet there was little improvement. During the WTA finals, Sabalenka was seen on camera expressing visible frustration, and there have even been reports alleging that she directed racially offensive remarks toward Elena Rybakina following her loss in the final. These allegations are extremely serious, and if accurate, they would represent a significant issue. Nike, which was already dissatisfied with various aspects of its relationship with Sabalenka, was reportedly deeply troubled by her conduct toward opponents during the tournament. These behavioral concerns appear to have pushed the partnership between Nike and Sabalenka beyond the point of reconciliation. When you combine the on-court frustrations with the controversial incidents, the situation becomes increasingly difficult to repair. When you add the controversial remarks and the alleged poor treatment of other players into the mix, it creates a clearer explanation for why Nike might be preparing to move in a different direction. And with the signing of Eala, it truly feels as though Nike has made a firm decision about where they plan to allocate their resources going forward. The timing of all this is especially harsh for Aryna Sabalenka. Just put yourself in her shoes. You are the world #1. You have captured multiple Grand Slam titles. You have been asking your sponsor for years to provide the level of recognition you believe you have earned, and they continue to refuse. Then almost overnight, they turn around and hand a massive $45 million deal to a younger athlete who, while exceptionally gifted, has not yet matched your accomplishments. That has to hurt. From Nike's standpoint, they are clearly making a strategic business choice based on several considerations. Yes, Eala has enormous upside and is creating major buzz, particularly in markets where Nike wants to expand. But this decision goes beyond pure tennis skill. It also involves market appeal, conduct, public perception, and who is best positioned to represent the brand in the future. And at this moment, Nike has clearly concluded that Eala is a stronger long-term investment than Sabalenka. The message to Sabalenka seems unmistakable. Nike has shifted its focus. They have identified their new star and are committing fully to her. With this substantial contract now awarded, it appears highly unlikely that Sabalenka will receive anything close to what she had been seeking. In fact, her partnership with Nike may be nearing its end entirely. So what lies ahead for Sabalenka? She will likely need to secure a new sponsor if this trajectory with Nike continues. There are certainly other companies in the marketplace, but losing an endorsement deal with Nike represents a major setback both financially and in terms of status. As for Eala, this represents a tremendous opportunity. She now has the support of one of the largest brands in the world, and the responsibility falls on her to fulfill that promise and demonstrate that Nike made the correct decision. This entire situation is remarkable, and it will be very interesting to watch how it unfolds in the months ahead. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Nike made the right call? Is Sabalenka being treated unfairly, or did her actions play a role in how this developed? And what are your thoughts on Eala receiving such a massive contract? Share your opinion, and remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tennis updates and analysis. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.